Hey guys, how's it going? Otaku Mike here, back again with another manga first impressions video for you guys. Today we are looking at Rooster Fighter Volume 1, published by Viz, and is written by Shu Sakuratani, and is under their Viz signature line. So let's get into this and let's talk about this weird, stupid manga. Alright, so this manga has a very paper thin premise to it. Giant demon kaiju monsters are attacking and terrorizing Japan, or you could say the world, and who stands up to them but this normal chicken who may or may not have superpowers, and he kills kaiju. He has like a vendetta against them, basically. And that's basically the premise of this particular manga. This first volume, it was very much felt like a almost like an anthology series, but with the same exact character, which is the Rooster. Very much each individual chapter seemed much like a very one and done at first, and there started to get a little bit of a story, sort of, in this manga, to say the least. And it was really interesting to see what or how the manga decided to develop this story. Because, I mean, it's pretty simple. There's a lone wandering rooster who fights the kaiju, and he goes from city to city in Japan, helping out people, animals, all these different kinds of things. Like in the first episode, or not the first episode, the first chapter, the rooster, he ends up getting hassled by some kids, and they want to give him some fried chicken. They're like, here, eat this chicken. You must be hungry, chicken. You know, he gets hassled. You know, this old man saves him, and this kaiju attacks, and he fights the kaiju, kills the kaiju, and then rinse and repeats. After that, he goes to a different city. One part, he helps like a zoo sanctuary type of thing, and helps these zoo animals. It's just a fun little chapter. You know, there's a part where he befriends a sea turtle, and he fights like this big like sea serpent kaiju and stuff like that. And that's pretty much what this is. Now, let's talk about the artwork. One thing this manga does have going for it is actually the artwork. The artwork is actually really well done. It very much reminds me of a lot, almost like the mangaka who draws the Shonen Jump version of One Punch Man, when One Punch Man gets all serious and stuff like that. You know, the artwork is really good. It's really good, very detailed. The action's really cool, and it's interesting to see how much dynamic facial features you can get out of a rooster, which is funny. But yeah, the artwork is good. The kaiju are really well drawn. There's actually an element of body horror that I actually like about this. When you see certain people actually turning into and morphing into these kaiju at a certain point, which is really cool. But I like that. Like the kaiju look really, really disgusting and like just awful looking. Like, I mean, they look awful, but like they look really cool and stuff like that, you know. So the artwork is actually really good. Now, for the story is not going to be for everybody. Honestly, I fall very much in the middle. There are aspects that I did like about this manga. There's some parts that were funny and made me laugh out loud. But there are parts in this where I was like, I really want more substance than flashy action scenes and stuff like that. So it necessarily wasn't really for me. But I can see why people like this, because it is a stupid premise and it's a stupid manga. Like, when I tried to explain this to people, I was reading a manga about a rooster that fights kaiju. People looked at me like I was crazy. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, it is not going to be for everybody. And it wasn't really for me, because personally, I feel like this manga is going to be one of those manga that, you know, it it basically will wear out its welcome a little too fast, I feel like, and might not keep my interest and maybe other people's interests as well when it comes down to it. But if you're looking for a weird manga, this isn't terrible. It's not a terrible manga, but I felt like they could have done more crazy stuff and maybe like weave the story together a little bit better, because it very much felt like the Rooster was like almost like a lone samurai wandering from town to town. Very much like Usagi Yojimbo, but not as good as Usagi Yojimbo when you have like these different smaller stories. So we'll have to see. I might pick up volume 2. I'm not 100% sure. I'm very much on the fence. I didn't love it and I didn't hate it. But, you know, that's the case. Sometimes you can't win them all, you know. But if you're interested in this, I definitely recommend checking it out if you want to read something that's actually different and plays with a lot of different tropes when it comes to kaiju and stuff like that. Now, there is some pretty sick humor in this, which you may or may not enjoy, and there might be some chicken fucking. Just saying. The fan service has gone up to a whole new level when it comes to fan service in manga. We get to see the Rooster fuck a chicken. Spoilers, I know, but that happens in this manga. It's not bad. I would say, honestly, it's an above average manga for me personally. So, yeah, let me know what your thoughts are down below. Do you think I'm correct or do you think I'm wrong? Let me know. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.